Good morning. It is December 14th, 2023. As you know, this is a story that is not going away, and I thought I'd title it The Downfall of Christian Views in Hollywood. There are a lot of Christians that are in Hollywood, and some have taken the fall and given themselves over to Satan themselves and sold their souls. So there's no getting around it. And I have a few links, but I'm just going to link one. Of course, Taylor Swift is one public figure who was raised Christian. She grew up on a tree farm, Christmas tree farm in Reading, Pennsylvania, and there's a lot of buzz about her Christian faith at one point. But her music has taken a turn since the 1989 album that came out, and she is publicly supporting advocacy for LGBTQ. And here's the complex issue: it is existing in our communities, and it's a complex issue for a lot of us because a lot of us have associations with people that are transgender. I personally do too. So, when it comes to rights and personal decisions as Christians, do we have the right to intrude or be outspoken? I feel that it's a personhood issue and should go back to Congress about personhood. Just like the abortion issue is an issue on personhood. It is a person's free will to choose either way you disagree or agree with the decisions people make. It is a personhood decision. That is my opinion on that issue. I don't support people to live a alternative life, unless it invades my privacy and personal decisions. But otherwise, it's their free will, and God will deal with them as He chooses. There is a lot of buzz about Taylor Swift's personal choice of words in this video. Now, Taylor Swift is not a practicing Christian, so that you know. She's known to be involved in a lot of witchcraft and a lot of stuff. So when you watch this video, if you take the time to watch it, you can pretty much assess what you need to assess from it. But I just want you to know that I read in the comment section in this video that somebody had bought Eras tickets to the Eras tour, and they had sold them because it wasn't in their good conscience to support Taylor Swift. I personally think that this is why I posted this video. I had a vision of Taylor Swift this morning, and I had a dream that Taylor Swift was confronted with God, and she was by herself. There was no roaring crowds, there was nothing. It was just Taylor Swift and God. And she was on a grassy field, a wheat field of all things. And this is my vision this morning. I had an open vision, and she was alone with God, and there was no roaring crowds, like I said earlier. And she had to make a decision for God. And that's why I decided to share this. I feel like that after all the popularity that she's received, this is what Satan wants, is that not she, but Satan is using her as a tool. And once the popularity's gone, here's what I think is going to happen from my vision. She's going to choose God. I think in the end, she's going to lose a lot of fan support, and she's going to go crossover into Christian country music again. That's just what the vision told me in this spiritual experience I had, that she will go back to country. She will go back to her roots. and she will find God again. I just know that God would not give me this vision for no reason at all. I have been praying for her, and I'm like a lot of people. I just see her influence dropping if she chooses God again. I think that this racy lifestyle that she's living is all going to come to a halt. I don't know how Travis Kelce's going to play a role in this because he's a darling for the media right now. I don't know. I mean, if they get married, if he's going to stay with her. I mean, it just depends. I mean, he's the face of Pfizer. He's the face of a lot of media. He's the face of a lot of endorsements. It's hard to say where this is going, but it's a world that I was exposed to in my 20s too. Okay. Eventually, all of us make poor mistakes in our 20s and 30s, and we learn to live with it, but we have to come to our knees at some point. I mean, I think that's what I've come to the realization. So I think that Taylor will come to her senses and she will come back to God. I don't want to feel sorry for anybody. I think that everybody makes choices, and I'm watching this take place, and I just see that she is going to make the right choice. I am confident that she's going to come back to God. In this vision, I feel confident that that's what I saw her making a choice for God. But see, in the vision, it was not disclosed to me whether she made the choice or not. I just saw no concerts, no nothing. It was just her and God alone. And that I saw a little country church, and it looked like Nashville in this field. But I saw her looking and playing a song, a Christian song. And I foresee something happening in her life. Something's going to happen that's going to change her world. And it's going to come down to Jesus. And I really believe she's going to be a crossover singer again for Jesus Christ. That's been my vision. And I hope that you can see where I'm going with this. But that's my vision and sharing what I have seen and watched. And I'm not a critic of Taylor Swift. I am watching this whole thing play out though. And I hope you can support and pray for her as she is in the midst of a very big spiritual battle. And like so many of us who are and have been in our 20s and 30s in a spiritual battle, but hers is a lot bigger. She has a lot to lose, but so have we. We've all lost and gained a lot in our spiritual conquest to get back to Jesus. So it's no different. Thank you for watching, and God bless you, and have a blessed day. Merry Christmas.